We're learning more tonight about the middle school teacher facing charges of sexual assault of a child. 47-year-old Anthony Quintanilla, a social studies teacher from Hamlin Middle School, turned himself into authorities at the Nueces County Jail this afternoon on charges of sexually assaulting a child and having an improper relationship. Quintanilla is the estranged husband of Dr. Kelly Quintanilla, the president of Texas A&M Corpus Christi. President Quintanilla releasing the statement tonight saying, quote, "I want to state that I had no knowledge of the allegations made against Mr. Quintanilla. We lived apart for 2 years and are in the process of a divorce. If I had known or suspected any wrongdoing, I would have reported it to the authorities immediately," end quote. Meanwhile, the investigation into allegations against Mr. Quintanilla continue. He remains in jail. His bond has been set at $300,000.